Eat this, drink that, go. With Jimmy Cephalo and Brenda Bassett. Eat this, drink that, go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to HCA East Florida's Eat This, Drink That, Go, presented by the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm Jimmy Cephalo, along with Brenda Bassett.
Hi there.
A couple of reminders for you. You can hear us on iHeartMedia and WID here locally on the AM dial 610, 9 to 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings, worldwide on iHeartMedia as well, and televised on the Beach Channel, which you can find on Comcast. And for social media, it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's Eat This, Drink That, Go.
Right.
And on Twitter, it's Eat, Drink, Go. Donuts have become a big business in America, and there's some great donut shops across the country. And we've got one of the best in the nation right here in South Florida. You probably know it by now. It's called the Salty Donut. They just opened a second location in South Miami, and we're pleased to be joined this morning by Danny Pizarro, their marketing director of the Salty Donut.
Yeah, thank you so
Thanks
much.
for
Thank you for
coming.
having me.
Well, we are such big fans of your donuts. It's amazing. And I've been there with my daughters. They love and adore it, and the lines are there.
Right.
And the donut's just so unusual and so wonderful.
But the line goes fast, guys.
It does. It really does. You're just ordering a
Unless
donut.
you're the last person in line when they sell out,
When
which
you,
is
when you smell the donut. They're located in Wynwood on Northwest 23rd Street, and the newest 6022 South Dixie Highway in South Miami. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. or until they are sold out, because these are a lot of specialty donuts. Danny, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
tell
thank
us,
you.
Tell us what makes Salty Donuts so unique.
Yeah, so I think one thing that makes us unique is beyond our inventive flavors and everything that we put into the donuts is really how we try to connect with our customers, and I think really that's what takes us above and beyond a traditional donut shop. So that's from everything from when you step into the shop, how it smells and how the appearance is, and the tables. So you'll notice the first thing that you'll probably notice when you come into our shop is that everything is communal seating. So there's no, typical,
Two-top,
individual
four-top,
two-tops. And so we really try to create an environment that brings people together, and that really is the core of our business. So we want to be a company that, creates these environments to bring culture and community and people that may not have sat next to each other or enjoyed a donut or a coffee together in our shop as best as we can. So that's really, I think, what kind of separates us,
you
and
from the
really
rest.
what we try to stay focused on, and how we can continue doing that. And then, of course, the experience that you have with the cashiers and the baristas, and then, of course, trickling all the way down to social media and how we connect with our customers there.
Right.
What coffee do you serve there?
So we serve Intelligentsia Coffee. They're from Chicago, and we're great partners with them, and have a really great relationship.
Right, and you can get everything you like in a coffee shop, whether it's a macchiato or an espresso or a latte or a cappuccino, all the kind of great things you want. What I love about it is when you go in that communal seating, invariably I'm with my daughters and they're looking at this guy over here and saying, what did you get? What is that? And then they'll say, Daddy, I'll be right back. They run in and they come back with something else. Tell us about what you have in front of us, because again, the flavors are so unusual. What do you have?
Yeah, so we have 6 donuts here. 3 of them are on our yearly menu. So basically, what that means is that
you cannot take them off.
that they're so good that we just keep them
Right.
on the menu all year long. And then the other 3 that we have here are from our seasonal menu. So our menu is typically around 12 donuts, so it's usually about 6 and 6 on each of those 2 menus. But we have our traditional glaze, our maple bacon, our guava and cheese. We have our peaches and brown butter that we actually just released.
That's your seasonal. That sounds great.
Yeah, so these 3 are our seasonal,
Right.
are from our seasonal. We have our chocolate chip, which is actually a gluten-free donut. And then our old-fashioned chocolate cake, which is one of our customers' biggest favorites. So we love bringing that back. We bring it back about once or twice a year.
Right.
And then, of course, we have our Oreo cookie donut holes.
Do you do
Oreo cookie donut.
Yeah.
Do you do other donut holes, or you just do this
Yeah,
Oreo?
so we do. So we have blueberry donut holes as well. We have donut holes that we fill with a nice filling. So those are also always rotating, and that's kind of how we use social media. So we will go on in social media and kind of chat with customers and do polls and things like that to see what they want and what they're interested in, and kind of take that through the seasons, and always be introducing some new stuff.
You did a great promotion for mango season.
Yes.
you invited everyone to bring their mangoes from their trees, and
Yeah.
then they get a donut.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, Miami, there's so many mango trees, and there's mangoes just rotting on everybody's yards because nobody knows what to do with them after they've already eaten, 100 mangoes in a week. So, we really set out to create, again, an initiative to connect with our customers, for them to bring in their mangoes that, are not going to be eaten and they're not going to be used. Of course, we check to make sure that they're fresh and all of that, but to bring those in and they get to trade those, for donuts.
Right. Danny, you notice she went right directly to the peaches and brown butter.
Yeah.
Directly there. And I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Boy, they are absolutely marvelous. They are. I haven't had a donut before.
Look at
I
these things.
found salty donut.
This is a true story.
In 40 years. I had not had a donut in 40 years. So my daughter said, Dad, we got to go to Salty Donut.
Yeah.
So I go in there and go, boy, it smells awfully good. And everybody seems so happy in this place. I'll have a macchiato. Thank you very much. And then I sat there with the girls and I started tasting a little bit of theirs. And then, of course, I was up at the counter again getting donuts. I mean, they're really amazing things. What do you think of it?
The brown sugar icing.
Yeah, so they actually scoop out the dough on the inside and fill it. So that's why when you cut it in half, you'll see on the inside all of the peaches that are slow cooked in a brown sugar or a brown butter. It's absolutely to die for.
And you know what?
And this is just
so there's there's some croutons, and that's a quenelle. A whipped cream quenelle on top.
They don't skip on anything here. When you get a peach and brown butter donut, you get peaches and brown butter, which is what I like about it.
I love your jelly donuts.
Is the dough itself, or whatever you call this, is it all different in each and every one? I guess it is. It has to be, right?
Yeah. So this one is a gluten-free, so that's different, and it's also
healthy.
baked. Yeah. So you'll feel the difference with the texture, but they are different. So this one, the cake donut, you'll see has more of like almost like a crunchier texture. It's a little bit more dense than the 24-hour.
This is more like
brioche.
almost like a cake.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's a lighter,
almost like a brownie-ish kind of texture.
And which one is that again? Now?
I like that.
This is that's our gluten-free chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. It's outstanding. It just is. And the white around that, is that the same as this quenelle or not?
No, that's a bit different. So that's just a little topping that we have. It is our buttercream topping.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you sit around, all the guys sit around, and you come up with new things. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah,
because you come up with such unusual things.
They're Johnson and Wales grads too.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, so the way that our flavor creation works is it's pretty fun. It's a collaborative process, but
And it's a family business.
It is. So my sister and her husband are the ones who started it, Amanda and Andy Rodriguez.
So we've had on the show before.
Yeah, they absolutely love coming. But the way that the flavor creation process works is basically, so our year-round flavors, those are there, all year round. But our seasonals, what we do is, so we typically have about 6 of those on the seasonal menu, and those are rotated about every 6 to 8 weeks per donut.
Right.
So really, if you have 6 donuts and they're rotating every 6 to 8 weeks, every week there's almost a new flavor coming out.
Right.
So that's how we really keep things fun and exciting for
that's so
customers to come
smart.
back and try new things.
But anything that hasn't worked?
Anything that hasn't worked.
Because in your experimental kitchen, let's do a Bloody Mary. There's certain things that might not.
I don't know. I feel like there's a fan for everything out there, right? No matter how crazy you get.
No doubt about that.
Okay, which one do you want to try?
You go, girl, because you've been tearing them up pretty good so far.
Try
Which one is that now?
guava
The
and
most
cheese.
ooey gooey I can find is what it is. This is the guava and cheese.
Yeah, that's one of our customer favorites.
I'll bet it is. Now this is basically the Hispanic
But
kind
let's see
of
if I can
element
get this.
with the guava, right?
Yeah, with the guava and cream cheese filling.
Look at the inside of this donut.
That's a home run.
Oh my gosh.
Now, what's the cookies on top of that?
So those are the traditional Maria cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do catering?
We do. We absolutely do. So we have a catering manager, Trey. And we do everything from birthday parties to weddings to graduations to gender reveals. We've done some really fun stuff where they pop open a donut and it's either filled with blue or pink. So really, catering. There's so much fun stuff that we could do. Weddings. People have done custom donuts and custom flavors before. I'm actually getting married soon, and we're going to be having some donuts, of course.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
They're great. They're salty donuts, and trust me, you're going to love them. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or until they run out of donuts. Sometimes that'll happen. What are you going to do? And the location's one more time in Wynwood on Northwest 23rd Street. And
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much for coming.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
you
it.
so much.
All
I
right,
appreciate it.
We're going to come back in just a couple minutes. There's more to eat, drink, and go on Eat This, Drink
Drink
That,
That, Go.
All right.